All right. Listen, guys, how are you doing? This is your boy, Coach UV, and we are live with a live prediction. Time of this recording is December 7th, 7:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I wanted to put out a video predicting the futures market, ES, SPY, and the Qs beforehand, right? I'm going to start doing these to see if you guys like it, if it's effective, right? It's going to be like prediction type recaps. So more than likely, more predictions telling you exactly what price is going to head before it happens and how to attack the market intraday, right? And let me know, guys, know if you like this type of scenario. All right, so right here in front of us we have the 15-minute time frame, the ES, right? This is the futures for the SPY, the E-mini futures. And so tomorrow open, what I'm looking for is for price to come above this here London session. The London session is between 8 p.m. and 3 a.m. And so you want to mark the highs and the lows of that session, being that this is the session here, the Asian session, high and low, right? You want to put your box here, or you can use horizontal lines, and this is the range of the London session. Now tomorrow morning and or before it gets 12 o'clock, 1, 2, 3 a.m. when the market starts to change, you can see some early momentum and rallying, but we have to stay above 21 EMA and we have to stay above this range here. We got to break out of this range and take out these stops here. Okay, understand that there are stops right here. All right, this red line here represents where stops are, and so you want to run those stops. That's right, run those stops that are placed on the market. This is where you want to place your order. Use it as fuel. Use it as fuel. Now, what does this mean? What aspires from using stops as fuel and running those stops and understanding that? What aspires here? I'll tell you. What you're doing is trading human behavior and finding those moments of imbalance and balance that provide constant liquidity of momentum. And if you can learn to identify these areas, you can always be the first one in and the first one out. Okay, so the stops are right here. You want to let the bears try once, let them try once, let them try twice, right? Trap in those bears here, bottom of the demand level. That's what creates this demand level. The psychology of what this is, watching bears are trapped here, long wicks, okay? And you want to look for a W shape, okay? It's very simple in nature because you're looking for the best entries, the exits, and defining your risk. So if that is true, this pattern here is very easy, relatively easy to spot out those areas, okay? The entry, the exit, and your target. There's other patterns that don't, play out the same, but this is a high probability pattern, and so once you spot it, you're able to attack it. On my next prediction video, I do whatever pattern it is, whatever pattern we see, whether it's Forex, commodities, gold, or silver. I'm going to be predicting the model, predicting the price beforehand, and telling you guys what's going to be happening. So again, smash the like button if you enjoy this type of commentary. I don't do this often, but I'm going to start depending on what my audience likes. Again, this is the ES future. It controls the ES mini, the 500 micro companies that exist inside the S&P. The Standard & Poor's is what S&P stands for, and these are companies inside of the ES in the SPY. If you trade SPY, all right, 500 of the top companies, and then gives you the volatility you like, the price range. See these price movements from here to here? That's a lot of money. And you want to catch these moments. You want to be that person here, getting in here, riding the wave up, taking your profit. You want to be that person getting out, right? And shorten the market right back down here. You want to be these pivot points. So if these are truly stops right above here, and the bears are trapped, right? Because they tried once here, they tried twice. Now I know I got them trapped, and now I know where the price wants to go. And the bulls are trying to take out these highs. And so if I wanted to take a breakout trade, I would take that trade right above here, okay? Right above here. This will be where I want to take my breakout trade, okay? Now, if I'm already in, I want to get in at an early entry above the 21 SMA. Get in and take profits here at the breakout zone. Or we could have what they call a breakout pullback, Okay, breakout pullback where price breaks this neckline here. This is the neckline where the stops are being ran at, right? A lot of influx, a lot of movement, a lot of gamma. Plus there's a gap here, right? There's a gap. There's a gap sitting right there. All right, there's a price pocket for price to get to. Okay, remember that. Remember that, okay? All right, and so if I get in early, you know, people who swung calls over the weekend, they're going to already be in profit and taking it. But once they break out, Ricky's chase, we fill that gap, we fall back down. If we're still bullish and we have volume, right, we can catch the breakout pullback trade. As the 21 comes and catches price, possibly on a bullish day on volume, the 21 comes up, catches price, we could possibly see some sort of continuation. All right, this is the pattern. Want to catch that parallel channel. All right, catch that channel. Okay, now this is all in real time, and as you can see, price is moving because we are live. These are your bullish scenarios. Now to the bearish side, let's clear the chart. Okay, let's clear the chart. We see we have our possible W shape. We have the 15-minute time frame. Now, what would consider a bearish moment? If we have what we call failed rotation. That's right, failed rotation, meaning that this demand level no longer holds and price breaches it, falling to the next level. Okay, and the next level will be right here, the place of demand. Okay, but we have bullish divergence right now. Bullish divergence. Okay, and so does it mean we can fall? No. But tomorrow when we wake up and price shows itself, that's what price is trying to get to, and it needs to hold to create a triple bottom. That's right, 1, 2, and another bottom, which will be right here at this zone. Okay, right here. And that's my point. Okay, and as you can see, price is giving it back. And what you want to notice is that if we do break structure, right, which is a fair rotation, we could create the same lows. And what could price breach to? All right, price could come all the way back down. I'll show you here. Price could come all the way back down to these previous zones, demand levels here. Okay, it's really not that hard. It's really simple. Understanding your scenarios. What would be the best entry for a trade like that? Tomorrow, perhaps. Tomorrow, perhaps. The best trade would be to take the entry off a simple line break. Price is breaking structure here. I want you guys to see this. There we go. All right, a break of structure. You see price break here, maybe break and retest. Boom, there's your entry. If that's the case, all right, to retest these same levels here, these same demand levels that we were at before. See, right here. Not really that hard. Okay, based on our channel here. Okay, failed rotation from the bulls. Okay, we are catching the bottom of these wicks with the parallel channel. The structure doesn't hold here, we fail and we reset. Okay, and when you fall down here, okay, so, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. And this is my last scenario. I want you guys to understand technical patterns and my predictions. All right, understanding what price could do and the technical aspect behind it, how to execute. All right, because let's say price does get down here. What kind of pattern do I want to see in order to try to get towards the upside? I don't want to pick a bottom. I don't want to pick a top, but what I want to do is I want to find a technical trap, a technical pattern, right, that tells me where price and liquidity is. All right, and so if we get this move here, right, we start getting moves like this, right, and we move up to retest some of these underbellies. We move back down. Now this is the pattern I want to see. Okay, this is the pattern that I want to see right here. Okay, now why did I make the price movement go here in this prediction model? I'll tell you why. Why is that? It's because if you look left, you'll see that here is an underbelly right here, and we'll make that line. Let's make it neutral. Make it yellow for the midway point. There you have it. All right, that's the underbelly here. So price rejects there. It's within this channel. Okay, and we retest the same demand level. But what does this mean? That means that there were traders who chase, and because we had so much momentum down here, once price retraces right to cool off, we just retest. That's a lot of bear momentum, and the bears want to retest these lows. You have your double bottom. Remember our W shape we talked about? Possibly here, up top here. Okay, to possibly here, the same. These patterns happen. Psychology says that there are people trapped. They're chasing the bottom, and the market is sucking up their orders for liquidity for us to go back towards the upside. This would be buy side liquidity. And where's the liquidity at? Liquidity from this move will be all the way up here to retest these highs here. All these points. Buy side liquidity. All right. What else do we have? We have sell side liquidity. The same goes for the sell side. All right. Now, if you guys don't believe me and understand this same pattern, it happened before, guys. Look right beside you. Look at this pattern. See that pattern? Doesn't this pattern right here resemble the same structure that I gave you? How can you doubt it? It's right here. It happened before. If there's a possibility, you have to be the one to spot it. Check it out in real time. See that pattern? Now watch the one that I drew for you. Okay? Pattern recognition is one of the most powerfulest things. And I did it like, just sleeping or eating or taking a shower. Something simple that we have to do. All right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video thus far. Remember always to protect your capital. It's about capital preservation. Predefining your entry, your exit, and your risk. What is your edge? Are you patient and disciplined enough to wait for the best setup, and wait for the best risk to reward? Or are you chasing, having arbitrary beliefs, trading with emotions? There's a big difference. All right. So if you want to dive deeper, join the group below. Click that link below in the description to join a thriving community. We teach you guys how to fish. Trade with us live, all right, inside of the trade room. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel and smashing that like button if I've been bringing you value. That way, this channel gets pushed to other traders just like you listening who find value each and every day. Appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you like more of these prediction model videos, just give me a comment, all right? I talk back, all right? This is the Unique Trading Group. I'm Coach UV, and here is where strategy meets mindset and discipline turns into income. Peace.